Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe, welcome to a brand new video. It's been a while since I uploaded on here, and it's just because I've been busy with like editing stuff and I haven't really been too engaged in sort of Team Fortress 2 and stuff as of lately. But something pretty interesting has popped up within the last 24 hours or so, and it's been all over Twitter, all over sort of Reddit and stuff, and I figured I'd sort of drop my 2 cents on it. Because there's a lot of people throwing their opinions around on Twitter, and I think I have quite a different opinion to a lot of people. And it's regarding a statement and something said by Tyler McVicker, who was previously Valve News Network. And he essentially made a statement saying the TF team is looking to hand off Team Fortress 2 to external developers to sort the bot problem because they don't want to. Now obviously this is something Tyler McVicker said, you got to take it with a grain of salt. It's not like a confirmed thing, it's probably just speculation, and that's very important to keep in mind. I mean, how many times have we seen a Tyler McVicker video saying there's an update coming or that there's people working on Team Fortress 2, and then we get like a case 6 months later that nothing's been... Right, I'm getting sidetracked. So I'm just going to play a quick clip now. Shout out to Bino Wild who tweeted the video, and this is a clip from Tyler McVicker on his stream earlier explaining what is happening.
Sorry to ask about TF2, but what is the stream thumbnail? Sorry if this is asked already. I covered the TF2 news I had at the top of the stream. And Valve is looking to give Team Fortress franchise to third parties to continue it and solve the bot problem for them, because no one is solving it. The "oh god" came from the confirmation that no one is actually working on the bot problem right now, and because of the push to get Citadel done, it's actually not a concern regardless of how bad it's getting. Sorry. The "oh god" news is, even though people want to fix it, it's not even on their radar. Oh, see? Oh god. Oh god. You guys begged for it. You guys kept pushing me.
So, as you can see in the clip, Tyler is saying that essentially there is no one at Valve working on Team Fortress. I mean, we've heard this quite a few times from Tyler McVicker and like various other sources. Whether it's true or not, no one really truly knows apart from Valve themselves, right? And whether the whole news of them looking to hand the game off is real or not is purely speculation. We don't know. But, I mean, would that really be a bad thing? I've seen a lot of people throwing very negative opinions towards Valve for this sort of thing and saying, oh, why are Valve giving up on the game? But, like, why is this a bad thing? I think one of the main things is that people don't want Valve to hand off Team Fortress and it will lose its integrity, it will lose its stylistic, unique approach to video games, but realistically, what integrity does Team Fortress have left? The art style of the cosmetics has drifted drastically from what it used to be. It's no longer the traditional Team Fortress cosmetic art style, it's just random stuff thrown onto the community workplace, right? And also, a lot of people are saying that this new company, whoever it may be, may have negative intentions with it and use it exclusively as a cash grab. Then what are Valve using it for? For the last 2 years, have Valve used Team Fortress 2 exclusively for anything other than to earn the money? Think about it, what's been added to the game that hasn't been a cosmetic case or something that has directly put money in Valve's pocket? Because I'll sit here and wait all day if you have something that's like a substantial update that's been beneficial to the player base that hasn't been community made. You know, we've had great community events like the Creators.tf stuff, the Faceit stuff, so many external sources putting stuff into Team Fortress 2 to keep it fresh, but Valve has added nothing. All that's being added is stuff, community cosmetics, taunts, those kind of things, which are great, don't get me wrong, but it's not content to the game, it's money in Valve's pocket, it's exclusively being used right now to fund their other projects. I genuinely am of the opinion that Valve handing off Team Fortress 2 to an external set of developers from a different company is probably the best thing they could do as of right now, and here's why. I don't think Valve would carelessly give it away to anyone. They'd have to give it away to a company who have notoriety and have like obviously taken an interest in both Team Fortress 2 and its community. And if Team Fortress is handed off to someone who knows what they're doing and like is actively aware of the issues that are in the game and how to combat them and what the community wants added and all these kind of things, why would that be a bad thing? As long as the economy and the market and all the item servers and everything like that remains intact and still on Steam, so no items lose their value or people's backpacks become worthless, etc., I don't see an issue with this at all. It's abundantly clear that Valve does not take any interest in Team Fortress 2 as of now, so why would it be an issue for someone else to take over? I don't know, a lot of the opinions I've seen on both Reddit and Twitter have been super polarizing. A lot of people are angry at Valve for this and like saying Valve truly don't care about the game, but like, I mean, that we knew that, you know, like we know Valve don't necessarily care about the game as much as they probably should, so why not hand it over to someone who actually does and like someone who's actually passionate about it? I genuinely think it's a case of like seeing the glass half full versus half empty. I think this is a very half full situation, you know what I mean? Like this is a very potentially positive situation, but again, I want to reiterate, we need to take this with a grain of salt. This is Tyler McVicker saying it on a stream, and the way he's saying it and his tone of voice sounds extremely condescending. I think it's probably because a lot of people in his chat were bugging him about the thumbnail, which again was a pretty like big kick in the face to Team Fortress 2 fans and viewers. And the way he said it was like he had this big news and he was like, oh well, you guys asked for it, so I'm gonna tell you it, and he was like lashing out at the people that were asking him why his thumbnail looked like that and stuff.
You guys begged for it. You guys kept pushing me.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, don't hurt me, sorry.
I'd love to know the sources of this information. Where has he got this intel from? Apart from it being like a quote-unquote trusted source, where is this intel from that Valve are looking to give TF2 to another company? And how trustable and verifiable is this source? Because as we know, there's been a lot of sources in the past that have been complete wafflers. But I mean, yeah, assuming this is extremely true and verifiable news, I'd love to know your guys' opinion on it. Who do you think Valve would hand it off to? Maybe like someone they've worked with in the past? Or maybe the opposite, maybe like a brand new company that's reached out and sees the potential in TF2, because this game still has a lot of life left in it if it's treated the right way. It has a lot of potential of things that can be added. Community engagement is still very, very high in both like in-game content of workshop items and taunts, all the way to the art side and the YouTube side. The community is still very active in Team Fortress 2. It just needs the love and attention that it was getting like 5-6 years ago when updates were being added frequently. If that is added to Team Fortress 2, then the game will prosper and do nothing but grow. I mean, look at CSGO right now. It's of a pretty similar age, and CSGO is doing amazing right now. In terms of player count and engagement through YouTube and Twitch and everything like that. It's still got a very active player base, and I think if TF2 was to receive the right love and attention, that it could definitely receive this as well. So I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on this. As I said, comment down below what you think, if this is good news or bad news, and who you think this is going to be handed off to. And yeah, that's just about it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, let me know your thoughts down below, and peace. For us to